Welcome back, welcome back. So let us take a step back. 12,000 years back, when we all were hunters and gatherers. So after that, we learned how to sow and reap. The agrarian era started, which ended somewhere around 1750. Keep a watch on the timeline, okay? 12,000 BC Priya. So from 12,000 BC till 1750, we were sowing and reaping, Bal. Then came the first industrial era. And then came the second industrial era. By the beginning of the 1900s, the World War I happened, the World War II happened in the third industrial era. So in the end of the Second World War, that is in 1945, started the information technology era. It is common knowledge Alan Turing, who created the code-breaking machine of exactly identifying where the German bombers are going to bomb the British territory. So that's how the story, the information technology era story by Alan Turing started. Now, information technology era from 1945 went on till 2010. It ended in 2010. Started the digital era. Digital era started in 2010, ended in November 2022. When Sam Altman came out with ChatGPT, and other organizations subsequently have come out with their own proprietary artificial intelligence solutions. So currently, since November 2022, we are in the artificial intelligence era. Now, if you calculate the timeline, where were we 12,000 years back? From 12,000 BC till 1750 AD, from 1750 AD to 1945, from 1945 till 2010, and from 2010 till November of 2022, and from November 2022 till now. The timeline has got shortened, right? So having this in the backdrop, let us understand this. Where are you on your journey in your career? What strategy, this word of course strategy comes from the war books actually. If you get into a defense school or a security school, the origin of the word comes from there. But when we relate it in science terms, okay, so strategy is having a goal reaching from point A to point B. The shortest distance, the shortest possible time, critical path. Are you stuck in your logic on the critical path from your left brain logic? Or you are able to think in the right brain creativity of having the goal intact, having different approaches of reaching your goal. Because there can be infinite possibilities of reaching from point A to point B, right? Coming to plan. There is a common statement which we always hear, right? If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So how does your plan look in your career? Coming to schedule, here comes the time dimension actually. Because there is always a start time and end time, start date and end date with the schedule. How does your career schedule looks? Now that in your mid-career, between the age of 35 to 45, How are you planning your career, keeping the information that I said a while ago in the backdrop? What events are unfolding within your organization, in the industry, and within that, what activities are happening? What tasks you are performing? Within task, what are the action items that are there on you and actionables that are there on you which you are executing day in and day out? Because the problem happens over here in action items and actionables. Because if you have a resistance of your mind, hesitation of your speech, and reluctancy in taking action, then execution suffers. So, as a leader who operates from this space, how exactly will you devise a strategy, a plan, and schedule your career so that the events which are aligned and the activities within it, the tasks which are assigned, how do you overcome the resistances of your mind, the reluctancy of your speech, and hesitation of action, so that you stick to the action items, the actionables, so that you execute it consistently to remain a leader. So click on the link below and join the corporate mistake to the corporate mystique journey to overcome these challenges, these problems, these issues, these risks in your career. Thank you.